Welcome back to English with Ethan. In today's video, we begin a powerful journey. How to use 24 hours, transform your life one day at a time. You see, everyone in the world, rich or poor, young or old, gets the same 24 hours. But how we use those hours decides everything: success or failure, growth or regret, peace or stress. So today, in Lesson 1, we focus on something that sets the tone for your entire day. Lesson 1. Win the morning, win the day. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mornings. Think about it. How do most people start their day? Wake up late, scroll through social media, rush through breakfast, and feel tired even before work begins. Now imagine this. What if your morning became the strongest part of your day? What if your first hour gave you energy, purpose, and focus? Let's explore how to use your morning wisely, even if you only have a short time. Start with a simple morning routine. You don't need a complex system. You don't need 10 steps. Just follow these 3 things. 1. Wake up with purpose. Don't just wake up when the alarm screams. Wake up with a reason. Set a time. And keep it. Even 15 minutes earlier can change everything. Say to yourself, "This morning is my time. My mind is clear. I will use this gift well." Even one small decision in the morning makes your brain stronger. 2. Move your body even a little. Success is not just about thinking. It's also about energy. A short walk, stretching, yoga, even dancing to your favorite song. This wakes up your brain, improves focus, and makes you feel alive. Winners don't start their day slowly. They activate it. 3. Feed your mind before you feed your mouth. Before checking your phone. Before emails. Before the noise of the world comes in. Read a page from a good book. Listen to something motivational. Write your goals for the day. When you feed your mind first, you take control of your thinking. Before the world tells you what to think. Why morning matters so much? Here's the truth. The way you start your day becomes the way you live your life. If you begin your day with peace, you attract peace. If you begin your day with purpose, you move with confidence. And if you begin your day with delay and distraction, you already lost the race before it began. Example: the successful student. There was once a student who always came late, felt lazy, and missed chances. One day, she decided to change just her morning, woke up 30 minutes earlier, read one page of a motivational book, made a plan for the day. In just 1 month, her focus improved. Her grades got better, not because she studied more, but because she used her morning wisely. Your action step. Today, set your alarm 15 to 30 minutes earlier tomorrow. Don't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes. Do one small thing. Read, move, breathe, or write a goal. Repeat it for 7 days and see the change. Final thought. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. But the winners? They win the first hour, and that changes the next 23. Start strong. Stay focused. Win the day. Lesson 2. Respect every hour. Time doesn't come back. Have you ever said, "I'll do it later"? And then the day passed and you did nothing? That's how most people waste their life, not in years, but in hours. If you waste 1 hour every day, you lose 365 hours a year. That's over 15 full days gone. And for what? So, in this lesson, we'll learn how to value every hour and make time your friend, not your enemy. Why time is more valuable than money. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose a job and get a new one. But once time is gone, it's gone forever. That's why successful people don't just plan their days, they protect their time like gold. They ask themselves, is this worth my hour? Will this help me grow? What can I do right now that my future self will thank me for? Simple truth. Every hour has a purpose. Let's break down one truth. You don't have to do everything in one day, but you do need to give each hour a clear job. Here's how. 1. Break your day into blocks. Instead of thinking about 24 hours, break your day into small blocks. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Morning routine, health, learning. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Deep work or school, study. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Rest and light activity. 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Productive time again, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Personal time, reflection, planning. You don't need to follow this exact schedule, but by giving each part of the day a mission, you'll stop wasting time. 2. Use the 1-hour focus rule. Choose 1 hour in your day. Turn off your phone, shut the door, and work deeply on something important. Your dream, your skill, your health. Even 1 hour of full focus a day can change your life in 6 months. 3. Replace time killers with life builders. Let's be honest. We all waste time on social media, YouTube, endless scrolling. But here's a powerful idea. Every time you feel like wasting time, switch to something that builds you. Instead of 1 hour on your phone, use 20 minutes for reading, 20 minutes for learning English, 20 minutes for planning your goals. It's still 1 hour, but now it's working for you, not against you. Real-life example, the 2-hour advantage. There's a young woman who works all day, helps her family, and has almost no free time. But instead of complaining, she found 2 hours each evening. In that time, she watched English learning videos, read motivational books, and improved herself. In 1 year, she changed jobs, moved to a better city, and became more confident. All because she respected 2 hours daily. She didn't need 10 hours. She just needed discipline in 2 hours. Action step for today. Take a notebook and write this. Where does my time go each day? Track your next 24 hours. How much time do you use for learning? How much time goes to entertainment? How much time do you waste? This will open your eyes. Then, choose 1 hour tomorrow and dedicate it to your future self. Final thought. Time is not the enemy. Wasting it is. You don't need more hours. You need more purpose inside the hours you already have. The clock is ticking. Not to scare you, but to remind you that life is now. And you have the power to use every hour like it matters. Because it does. Lesson 3. Defeat procrastination. Do it now, not later. Let's be honest. Have you ever said, I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it after lunch. Maybe next week. And then, you never did it? That's procrastination. The habit of delaying what matters most. You don't waste your whole life at once. You lose it in small delays, 1 day at a time. Why do we procrastinate? We think procrastination is laziness, but that's not always true. Many hardworking people procrastinate. Why? Because the task feels too big. We are scared of failing. We wait for the perfect time. We feel tired or distracted. We think we have more time than we actually do. But here's the truth. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Simple trick. The 5-minute rule. This rule has changed many lives. When you feel lazy or distracted, just say, I will do this for only 5 minutes. Start cleaning your room. Start writing that email. Start studying that 1 page. You'll notice something powerful. Once you begin, your brain enters focus mode, and you keep going. Starting is the hardest part. Once you start, momentum carries you forward. Eliminate the traps. Kill distractions before they kill time. Procrastination loves distraction. One small notification, one funny video, and suddenly, 2 hours are gone. So how do you protect your focus? Keep your phone out of sight during important tasks. Use website blockers if you're working online. Set a timer. 25 minutes of full focus, 5 minutes of rest. Pomodoro method. Tell yourself, my future depends on what I do right now. You can't fight procrastination with willpower alone. You need to create a space where distractions can't find you. Real strategy. Plan the night before. One big reason we delay action is that we don't know where to start. Solution? Plan your next day before you sleep. At night, take just 10 minutes. Write down 3 important tasks for tomorrow. When you will do each task. 1 sentence. Tomorrow I will use my time with power. When you wake up, you're not confused. You already know what to do. That small plan is a map, and it keeps you moving. Example, the silent artist. There was a man who loved painting, but he always said, I'll paint when I have free time. Weeks passed, then months. Still nothing. One day he read this quote, "You don't find time, you make time." He took 1 step. He woke up 20 minutes early and painted 1 small image each day. In 1 year, he created 300 paintings. Now he's a full-time artist. Not because he had more talent, but because he stopped waiting and started doing. Action step for today. Choose one thing you've been delaying. Learning English, working out, writing a goal. Start it for just 5 minutes. Today, not tomorrow. Before you sleep, write down your 3 tasks for tomorrow. Keep distractions away for 1 hour during the day. Final thought. Procrastination is the grave where dreams are buried. Every time you say, I'll do it later, your dream steps 1 foot further away. But every time you act now, even for 5 minutes, you become stronger, more focused, and closer to your goals. So don't wait, don't delay. Take 1 step today, because the world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards actions. Lesson 4. Manage your energy, not just your time. Let's say you have 12 free hours today. That sounds like a lot, right? But if you feel tired, unmotivated, and mentally drained, then even 12 hours can become useless. On the other hand, if you've just 4 hours of high energy, full focus, and clear mind, you can achieve more than most people do in a whole day. That's why successful people focus on energy management more than time. What is energy management? Energy management means this: knowing what gives you energy, knowing what takes your energy away, and building your day around your peak energy hours. Most people don't think about this. They try to push through the day even when they're drained. But smart people protect their energy like treasure. 1. Understand your energy zones. Not all hours are equal. Some hours you feel sharp and clear. Other hours you feel sleepy or distracted. So ask yourself, when do I feel most focused? When do I feel slow and tired? What habits make me feel alive? For example, many people feel most energetic in the morning after waking up. Others feel their best in the evening. You might lose energy after lunch or feel tired after being online for too long. Once you understand your energy pattern, you can match your important work to your high energy time. 2. Build a power routine that fuels you. Let's talk about how to increase energy. Here's a power routine used by many high achievers. A. Move your body. even for 5 minutes. You don't need a full workout. Even light stretching, walking, or dancing wakes up your brain and body. Movement creates momentum. B. Eat food that gives, not takes. Heavy junk food may taste good, but it slows your mind. Eat more fruits, light meals, water, and see the change in your focus. C. Sleep is a superpower. Don't say, I'll sleep when I'm successful. Say, I'll rest smart so I can work like a champion. Without sleep, you can't focus. With proper rest, you become unstoppable. Real-world example. The focus hour. There was a woman learning English while doing a full-time job. Every evening she was too tired to study. Then she did something smart. She woke up just 45 minutes earlier, at 6:15 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. She used that time to watch English videos, practice listening, and review vocabulary. That 1 hour in the morning, when her energy was fresh, did more for her than studying 2 hours at night. In 1 year, she passed her English exam and got her dream job. It's not about how many hours she studied. It's about when she studied. 3. Avoid the energy vampires. Yes, energy vampires are real, not the ones in movies. They are negative people who complain all the time, too much scrolling on social media, multitasking that confuses your brain, lack of purpose, doing things that don't matter to you. All of these drain your energy quietly. Solution? Spend time with positive people. Take breaks from the screen. Do one thing at a time. Ask, is this helping me become the person I want to be? Action step for today. Track your energy level throughout the day. Write down what activities give you energy and which ones take it. Choose 1 hour tomorrow for high-energy work. Improve one habit. Better sleep, better food, or short movement break. Final thought. You don't need more hours in a day. You need more life in your hours. Energy is your hidden currency. Protect it, feed it, multiply it, because the more energy you have, the more you can give to your dreams. So from today, don't just watch the clock. Watch your energy, because your future doesn't need a tired, distracted version of you. It needs your best self, focused, alive, and ready. Lesson 5. Build momentum. Make progress every day. Have you ever pushed a bicycle from a standstill? At first, it's hard. You push slowly, it barely moves. But after some time, it becomes easier. You build speed. Soon, you're riding smoothly. That's what momentum feels like. It means you do something consistently, even if it's small. And each day, it gets easier, faster, and more powerful. The problem most people face. People start with high motivation. I'll study English 3 hours every day. But after 2 days, they quit. Why? Because motivation is a spark, not a fuel. What keeps you going is not motivation. It's momentum, the power of showing up every day, no matter how you feel. The magic of small daily wins. Don't wait for a big breakthrough. Start with small wins, daily actions that move you forward. Example: read 1 page of a book. Watch 1 English video. Write 5 new vocabulary words. Speak for 2 minutes in English with confidence. At first, it feels too small. But do this for 30 days, and it becomes a part of your identity. Soon, you don't say, I'm trying to learn English. You say, I'm someone who learns every single day. Real example: the brick by brick builder. There was a man who wanted to build a large wall. He didn't have machines, no helpers, only bricks. Every day, he laid down just 10 bricks. People laughed. You'll take years. But he smiled and kept going. 2 years later, the wall stood tall and strong. not because of his strength, but because of his patience, his consistency, and his momentum. It's not the speed, it's the direction that matters. The power of streaks. A streak means doing something every day without skipping. This can become your biggest motivator. For example, mark an X on your calendar each day you study. Don't break the chain. 3 days becomes 7, becomes 30, becomes 100. Now it's not just a task, it's your identity. You don't want to break it because it's part of who you are. Push through the boring days. Some days you feel tired, bored, unmotivated. Here's what champions do on those days. They show up anyway, even if it's just 10 minutes, even if it's not perfect. Because success is not about being excited all the time. It's about being disciplined, even when you don't feel like it. Action steps for today. Choose one small action you can do every single day. Reading, listening, writing. Track your progress. A notebook, calendar, or app. Create a no-excuse plan. What will you do even on your worst day? Remind yourself daily. Small steps build big futures. Final thought. Consistency creates confidence. Confidence creates results. Results create transformation. Don't wait for the perfect day. Create momentum today. Even if it feels small, that's where greatness begins. Lesson 6. Live with purpose. Make your 24 hours count forever. Let's begin with a question. What are you living for? If you can't answer that, you'll waste time, chase distractions, and feel lost, even when you're busy. But if you live with purpose, even small actions feel powerful. What is a life purpose? Your life purpose is the reason you wake up each morning with energy. It's the fire inside you that says, "This is who I want to become. This is what I want to give to the world." It doesn't have to be something huge. You don't need to change the entire world. You just need to live in a way that feels true to you. The trap. Living without meaning. Many people are busy but empty. They wake up, scroll their phone, go to work, eat, watch TV, sleep, and then repeat, again and again. 10 years pass, nothing changes. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they value. And slowly, they forget how to dream. But you're not like them, because from today, you'll live on purpose, not on accident. Real-world example. The janitor with a mission. There once was a janitor who worked in a school. He didn't teach classes. He didn't wear a suit. But every day he arrived early and cleaned every hallway with care. One student once asked him, "Why do you clean with so much love?" He smiled and said, "Because when I clean the school, I help every child learn in a better place. I'm not just a janitor. I'm building a future." He had found purpose in his daily work. You don't need a famous job or big salary to live with purpose. You just need to know why your actions matter. How to discover your purpose. You don't need to figure out your entire life today, but start with small questions. What makes me feel alive? What do I enjoy helping others with? What do I want to be remembered for? Then build your habits around those answers. If you love learning, study something new every day. If you love helping others, give your time or encouragement. If you love creating, spend 30 minutes a day building something. Bit by bit, you'll find your path. Use time with meaning. Time is not just a number. 2 people can have the same 24 hours. One person wastes it. The other person uses it with purpose and changes their life. That's the difference between existing and living. When you know your why, your how becomes easier. You stop asking, Do I feel like it? You start saying, this is who I am. Don't wait for permission. Some people wait their whole life for someone to say, you're ready. You're good enough. You can start now, but no one is coming. You must give yourself permission. I don't have all the answers, but I'll begin anyway. I'm not perfect, but I'm growing. I may be afraid, but I'll keep walking. Your future self is waiting for you to believe. Action step for today. Write one sentence that describes your purpose today. Set one habit that connects to that purpose, even for 10 minutes. Remind yourself, this is not just a day. It's a step toward my bigger life. Final message. From Ethan to you. Your life is a story. Right now, you are holding the pen. What you do with today will decide where the next chapters go. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fast. You just need to keep showing up. With intention, with energy, and with purpose. Because 24 hours is not a limit. It's your secret weapon. Use it well, and you can build any life you dream of. If this lesson touched your heart, don't leave quietly. Like the video. Subscribe to our channel. English with Ethan. Share this with someone who needs to believe again.